Well, it seems that the grand debut of American Riviera Orchard has crashed and burned spectacularly. Meghan's little jaunt to Nigeria to drum up some Instagram followers for a beige brand didn't quite go as planned. In a country of 200 million people, her follower count actually took a nosedive. Oops, someone forgot to read the room. Maybe if Meghan had spent less time parading around and more time actually developing a decent strategy for launching the snooze-fest of a brand, things might have turned out differently. But no, Meghan just had to go and mess everything up as per usual. Who needs advice when you're a certified expert in everything, right? Oh, but fear not, because Meghan hired a PR expert to dissect the dumpster fire that was the American Riviera Orchard launch. And surprise, surprise, it's a certified disaster. The expert's analysis was as scathing as a sunburn in July. From strategy to execution to outcomes, every aspect of Meghan's master plan was an epic fail. If this had been a project, it would have earned her a one-way ticket to detention. If it was a consultant's proposal, they'd be packing their bags and heading back to square one. Let's take a stroll down memory lane, shall we? On March 14th, American Riviera Orchard graced the internet with its presence. A minimalist website, an invitation to join a newsletter, and absolutely zero product information. Talk about leaving people hungry for more. Then there's the Instagram account, a barren wasteland of 9 squares with no interaction whatsoever, comments disabled, tags turned off. Because who needs feedback when you're the queen of control? But surprise, surprise, shutting out the world didn't exactly drum up excitement for the big launch. Fast forward to mid-April, and Meghan is sending out jars of strawberry jam to influencers. Well, sort of. Turns out most of these influencers were just Meghan's buddies. Not exactly the cream of the crop when it comes to influencing. And guess what? Only a handful of them bothered to post about the jam, with even fewer giving it any real attention. Just like that, the moment fizzled out faster than a wet firework. So, what's the verdict? According to our trusty PR expert, American Riviera Orchard had all the makings of a success story. But thanks to Meghan's stellar leadership, or lack thereof, it's now deader than a doornail. No amount of engagement, influencer strategies, or social media magic can resurrect this sinking ship. Meghan's narcissism strikes again, folks. She thought her mere presence would be enough to sell a brand. But it turns out the real world doesn't work like a fairy tale. And that, my friends, is the not-so-sweet tea of American Riviera Orchard's epic flop. But here's the twist. Meghan's feeling low. Can we really trust the stories coming from a team tasked with repositioning her as a lifestyle influencer akin to Gwyneth Paltrow? Meghan's sudden silence is now attributed to feeling let down by, you guessed it, the public. Apparently, we haven't embraced her adventure with open arms. But who's to blame for this misstep? Perhaps it's time for Meghan to reassess her strategy and target audience. Unfortunately, her team, relying on hefty paychecks, dare not point out any flaws. Instead, they offer reassurances and promise to reevaluate. Meanwhile, jam production has come to a halt, leaving Meghan feeling deflated. Despite a warm reception in Nigeria, she's grappling with the realization that not everyone's on board with her latest endeavors.